I run a financial planning business with mortgage broking referral partners as well. So sales and leads for me have taken some time to build up, but over the years that I've been in the business, it's the best leads I get generally these days are a referred business. Notwithstanding that, I still do market online. And the ultimate issue with any sort of activity is follow-up, and that's where a good sales funnel will keep you in contact with your pipeline until you can get in front of them or until you can close the deal. And that's something that we've spent a bit of time on with our CRM and with our efforts with our database. We've got over 2,000 clients and staying in contact with them and being relevant to them is important, particularly when you look at the cost to service people. Face-to-face is the most expensive mode of communication and medium to use. So emails, videos, this type of stuff, when we can get it out to clients, it at least puts you front and square in their minds. But in saying that, in relation to email, what I've realised over the last few years is that people's decline rate of open emails is becoming as big as the envelopes that sit in their envelope in their letterboxes at home. So getting to them in their social media, which is what they're reading on the buses and the trains and probably in the cars when they shouldn't be. It's those types of things that whether they realise it or not, and I think Douglas, you talked about it a couple of episodes back. People are more in tune and more, I suppose, guided by the notifications and those type of things coming through in their social media. So being very relevant and to your client and knowing your client is the most important thing. So the relevance is there. So
to put you on the spot there. Yep. So you've got the list.
Yep.
You're going to make that call.
Yes.
And of course they're your customer, then you're sort of keeping in touch.
Yes.
But is there a format that you follow? Do you email them first to say, hey, this is me, thank you for subscribing and whatnot, and then maybe making the call, or just sort of pick up the phone, or just keep purely email for to start?
Generally, it's an email, or depends on which medium they've come through. It's an email or an instant message back to them, acknowledging that you received the information, and then framing the time frame for the phone call. And engaging that way, and then making the phone call within the time frame that you've scheduled. And most of the time, people are fairly responsive to it because I've connected to you for a reason. If you are very specific with the way you go about your marketing, and most of the time you'll get a connection. Most of the time you'll get a phone call happening, and obviously from connection to phone call to meeting, there is some drop off rates. So you need to be making enough attempts or phone calls to get those meetings in the door.
I think a lot of people don't follow up.
That's right. That's the key, and that's marketing 101. Is great to put the stuff out in the mail. Great to have the campaigns out there, but where's the follow up?